Hey, guess what, guys? I was playing my youngest son, Josh, and he wanted me to go down a slide with him, and this is a kid slide, right? So when I sat down on a kid slide and I slide down, I accidentally kinked my wrist, my right wrist, too much, and I developed a mild dequervain's. And in an earlier video, I was talking to you about dequervain's, and now that I've contracted a mild dequervain's, I was just thinking of what I can share with you, or what I, as a hand occupational therapist, will do at home to self-manage, and at what point I will escalate and see a hand therapist or hand surgeon. But because I'm a hand therapist, I got some insights and insider tricks. Okay, so let's talk about this, right? So my pain in my dequervain's in my right wrist is a thumb-sided wrist pain. So I'm going to get a pen to draw for you exactly where the pain is. So I don't know whether you can see. I'm going to just do multiple lines here. So can you see the lines? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, right? Anyway, it's over here. Okay, so if you trace down my thumb down to my wrist, the pain is over here, especially when I kink it, or when I do like a push-up. I was trying to do push-up this morning for my regular exercise, and I felt the pain. So obviously, you got dequervain's, don't do push-up, right? So, and I felt the same pain when I was stirring my dishes. So, I'm cooking my dishes, and when I'm gripping and then resisting thing. I mean, all the things I share with you happened to me too, right? I'm like you, exactly. Okay, just that I know a little bit more right now. So I have dequervain's. So if you have thumb-sided wrist pain, there's a likelihood that you have dequervain's as well. So what I'm gonna do right now at home, I am gonna be a good boy, okay? I'm modifying my activities at home to avoid things that trigger the sharp pain at my dequervain's spot, at my thumb, at the tendon below the thumb, at the wrist side, and then I'm going to avoid resisted gripping and twisting like this. But right now I'm doing air gripping, air twisting. It doesn't hurt, but with actual resistance, like a push-up or actually opening a jar, it hurts. There's a sharp pain, right? That's number one. Number two, I would wear a wrist brace or thumb spica brace to support the wrist and prevent my thumb from kinking too much to the back. But I don't have it right now, and since it's really mild, I can do without it because I'm quite aware of my right wrist. And on and off, I will take some ice pack to put on the wrist just to calm down the inflammation, bring down the pain, and that's kind of comfortable once in a while. You don't even use the ice pack. You can use, if you're drinking a cold drink as well, you can just put a cold drink against your wrist at where the painful area is. On and off, you do not do it all the time. So that's number three. And number four, I'm doing this very gentle tendon glide. Okay, just this, you see. Okay, I'm bringing that all the way away towards the little finger, my wrist deviation, and I bring up to neutral. Don't go higher because higher starts to hurt for me. But if higher doesn't hurt for you, you can go the full range of the tendon gliding. Okay? Yesterday was so bad, I could feel the clicking in my tendon. So what you shouldn't do, you need to avoid things that cause the sharp pain in your tendon, and avoid testing the tendon. One of the things that I always tease and disturb my patients, and even myself, right, is that when there's pain, you want to keep testing. Oh, is the pain still there? Is it better? Is it the same? Is it worse? I also got to stop testing, right? So anyway, so that is the four things I'm doing for myself to manage my own dequervain's at home. So when should you see a pro? When should you see Phoenix Hand Occupational Therapist? Right? So if my dequervain's don't get better within 7 days, 10 days, if the pain is the same or has gone up, okay, I definitely will go text Phoenix and say, hey, make me an appointment with a hand therapist there, okay? I will go see a hand therapist in my own center, yes. And then if the pain is at all the time, morning, afternoon, night, and a swelling that's increasing and strength that's decreasing, even with basic stuff over the next 7 days, 10 days, that is also a yellowish getting red flag already. And the symptom number 3 that will get me to see a pro immediately is when if I take off the brace and the pain comes back immediately, I'm like, okay, that is a big sign. And symptom number 4, when to see a therapist immediately, is when there's tingling or there's numbness. Okay, so those are the 4 points that will make me see a hand therapist immediately. So Phoenix has hand therapy. If it's mild, you can handle yourself at home. But once you see that it's not getting better, it's getting worse, if it's stubborn, drop us a call, drop us a text, and we'll assess you and handhold you, guide you to take you to the next step of healing for your QUERVAIN'S. That's all I have for you today. So stay safe, boys and girls. Go easy on your wrists, especially if you have QUERVAIN'S, and take care. Bye.